I remember the very first coach I ever worked with, not a football coach or anybody like that, like a business coach, a life coach, whatever you want to call that. And I remember him asking me a question. Honestly, now I don't even remember what the question was. I just remember that there was this really awkward moment that he asked me something that I felt like I should know the answer to that question, but I don't. And I didn't. I didn't have a clue. I mean, it was about me. I should have known. But I didn't know. I just didn't know. And I never answered it. I'm J Loren Norris with Leading Leaders Podcast. There are defining moments in your life where the most important thing you have to do is answer a question that, frankly, you don't want to answer. And I'm going to tell you, the number one toughest question that I ask of people is, what do you want? Why is that question so tough? What do you want? It doesn't matter if you're talking about going to dinner, or you're talking about writing a book, or you're talking about building a business. What do you want strikes fear in the hearts of people. It's almost like when a woman turns to her man and she says, we need to talk. Ugh. It just trembles and wiggles and everything inside you turns upside down when you're asked the question, what do you want? Why? Because somewhere along the way we've been told that you can't have everything that you want. Or we've been told you don't have a right to that. Or that's selfish motive. That if you want something and you go after that something, that there's something wrong with you. That you have this selfish ambition and it's a wrong thing to have. And there are plenty of motivational speakers out there like Anthony Robbins and Eric Thomas who will tell you, it's one thing to say, I want to have that. I want to be that kind of person. I'm going to have that kind of success. It's an entirely different thing to get up at 3 o'clock in the morning and make sure that that thing happens, because it's not going to happen to you. And it won't happen for you if it doesn't happen first in you. That's just reality. You can't claim beast mode if you don't act like a beast, as Eric Thomas says. I don't disagree with that, but I do believe this is true. If you don't know what you want, you're going to settle for whatever comes. If you don't know what you want, you're going to settle for whatever comes, because you don't have a choice. Who's your heart broken for? That's the next question I like to ask. You see, when we live our lives so focused on ourselves that the only thing that matters is what we want, we're going to find ourselves heartbroken at the end of the day because no one else cares what we want. Miles Monroe says, if you want to be wealthy, stop chasing the money. Stop trying to be successful. Instead, try to add value to other people's lives. Who's your heart broken for? Whose plight is it that you look at and go, I know how they could fix that. I know how their life could be better, either because I experienced that or because I have the solution that if it was inserted into their life, things would be so much better. I mean, how do you think we came up with things like Velcro? The Post-it note was an accident. It was intended to be some kind of glue you could use in outer space that would never let go. But instead, it became a reusable glue. And for decades now, it has been a multi-billion-dollar industry to have sticky notes that you can stick on something and pull off again. In fact, it became so popular that in a lot of applications on phones and other devices, it's called sticky notes when you create a little note that you can leave in a place like on your monitor or something, and it's digital, it's not physical, but they still call it a sticky note. That's a great solution, which leads me to my final question. What solution can you offer for the brokenhearted? What do you have to give them that will change their lives? Because if you stop focusing on your own success and you focus instead on the people around you who are broken, if you will add value to them, your success will hunt you down. That's just the way it works. If you will be busy every day doing something for them, their lives will get better and so will yours. But what do you have to offer that no one else can? Or what do you have to offer that your personality, your lifestyle, your experiences, your education will be delivered differently because of you than the same solution from anybody else. I think if you'll answer those three questions, what do you want? Who's your heart broken for? And what solution can you offer that will change the quality of your life? You'll find that it will reframe the daily activities, the things that you do, and it will drive your passion to a new level. And if you feel like you want to spend some time really, honestly digging into that and answering the question, what do you want? Give me a call, send me an email. Love to sit down and chat with you. I'm not cheap, but I'm effective. I'm J Loren Norris with Leading Leaders Podcast for Tell It Like It Is TV. Have a blessed day.